trying to win. Too many losses. Smoke like I smoke.
Who wanna spar a few rounds, boy, my stamina great. Once you get trapped behind these bars, you can't escape.
I'm dropping these philosophies that y'all should try adopting.
Running from the law, no, running from the law, but you cross me.
Snakes in the grass, learn how to move when they rattle. Too many losses, be a light and you can prove it's a shadow.
Yo, I walk through the streets like the grand wizard of poetry, and your boy got that bling, so nigga just knows me. Only God knows.
Yeah.
They say that life is a marathon. Well, catch me if you can, I'm a paragon.
Yeah.
Just try to keep up.
Keep
Try
up.
to keep up.
Having fun with people who overstand life. If you don't overstand life, don't come around me, because life is not something to destroy. Life is something to care about. Care about life. When you're there around people, you can't make an next person sad all the time, and that's no good. You come around somebody, have fun, you laugh, you enjoy yourself.
If you're looking for eye, you can find me in my garden, I'm bothered. Looking to see what's ready to harvest. Everything good in my neck of the woods. Being in nature is so peaceful, I wish everyone could get a taste of what it's like to be back in alignment with the rest of creation. Mama Earth co-signing, I'm a humble spirit, but I like to flex on my enemies. In a world full of hate, I'd rather display serenity, like for real. Your reality ain't my reality, please forgive me if I can't relate. Peace, love, and light is all I know in my world. We don't deal with none of that hate. If you don't wanna move in love, look at here, my friend, you can get on my way. Good vibes all day, every day, invade my space. This what I'm gon' say. Don't come round me trying to kill my vibe. As you can see, I'm out here living my life with my two boys and my beautiful wife. So I don't want no strife, just a peace of mind. I wish everybody could look at my situation, a beautiful testament of manifestation. I tell them all the time, life is really what you make it. Keeping up, but first in everything and never like patience. The journey is amazing when you know how to navigate it. Everything is connected, the illusion is separation. Once you master the art of mental transmutation, nothing or nobody could ever stop you from elevating. Your reality ain't my reality, please forgive me if I can't relate. Peace, love, and light is all I know in my world. We don't deal with none of that hate. If you don't wanna move in love, look at here, my friend, you can get on my way. Good vibes all day, every day, invade my space. This what I'm gon' say. Don't come round me trying to kill my vibe. As you can see, I'm out here living my life with my two boys and my beautiful wife. So I don't want no strife, just a peace of mind. Oh, yeah. Don't kill my vibe. Don't kill my vibe. My vibe. Don't kill my vibe. Don't kill my vibe. Yeah.
I have no fear. Prison, jail, death, I don't have no fear for no something. No man, no woman, no child, no Satan, no God, no, I have no fear. Because I say fear destroy people. Fear is what destroy I and I life.
Everybody hear my line telling me they believe that the world about to end. I tell them to relax, keep living life. If the end gon' come, then it is what it is. I really don't care how bad it get. It was prophesied that we all gon' win. For the ones in the back, I'ma say this loud and clear. We don't live in fear. Oh no, no, no. No, no. No, no. No, no. We don't live in fear. No, no. No, no. No, nada. Ay, if you scared, you need to meditate. meditate, that'll activate your parasympathetic nervous system. From fight or flight to relaxation, y'all getting way too much stimulation. From the black mirrors that y'all be holding up to y'all faces, stealing all of your time and attention, and wonder why you be feeling jaded. Yeah, see that smartphone be the perfect tool for the ones that we can't see, pulling the strings to instill all kind of fears in you. Hell to the no, cause I be too busy out drilling screws. Working, but don't get it misconstrued. I'm so in tune with everything. I know what's coming, I ain't tripping. Scared of what? Scared of who? Man, please, I got God with me. I prepare myself spiritually, mentally, and physically for whatever happens. Yeah, I know I be spreading peace, but I'm back that action. The very thing we call death is warranted to everybody, so why fear it? We all come and we all go. I'm enjoying my experience. Each and every one of our stories, look up, it's already written. My advice to the walking dead is to find your purpose and start living. Let's go. Everybody hear my line telling me they believe that the world about to end. I tell them to relax, keep living life. If the end gon' come, then it is what it is. I really don't care how bad it get. It was prophesied that we all gon' win. For the ones in the back, I'ma say this loud and clear. We don't live in fear. Oh no, no, no. We supposed to live and fear nothing. We tough in public, in reality we scared to die. Probably why we always clutching. My whole life I had many fears, scared to open up for many years. It's very clear I had a fear sharing my heart. That's probably why it's heavy there. It was chilly there, February. We about to break the levee here, and overflow of truth gon' pour in every ear, touching every spirit cause the end is near. A lot of people say it's scary here cause a lot of people acting scary here. You can't trust the meat to dairy here. I'ma tell the truth.
All right. Shabbat shalom, Shabbat shalom. It's your boy Silent Prophet here, and this is Shabbat Talk. Tonight we got Trivia Night. Just waiting for a couple people to get on in here. Shout out to everybody who already present. Got some people coming in 1 second. But we'll get right into it so we can get Trivia Night underway. Definitely, first and foremost, you already know we got to give all praise, honor, worship, esteem, kudos, and credit to the Most High. Without him, we wouldn't be here. So we thank him for his knowledge, his wisdom, his understanding, his compassion, his mercy, right? And the fact that he's allowing us to be used as a vessel to get this information out to everybody, because everything you guys get, whether it's these lessons, whether it's Trivia Night, whether it's righteous reactions, whatever the case may be, it's all because of him, right? And so we got to give him his just due. And as always, he gets the loudest applause on here. So all praises to the Most High. All right. Now checking in here. Got to give our shout outs. And first off, shout out to Brother David and Sister Sandra for being the first in the chat. When y'all talk to them, make sure you give them a thank you, because I didn't realize I had this scheduled for next week on the way I had all the live streams. It was actually a week off. So he hit me up and was like, "Hey bro, is that how it's supposed to be, the 24th?" I said, "Oh no, let me go in there and change it." So I was able to fix it. And it fixed everything, put everything back on track. So appreciate you guys for that. They even put it in the chat. Next up, we got Sister Tess and Sister Cindy. Definitely want to give you guys a Shabbat Shalom. They having some weather issues over there by them, so they'll be in and out probably. But my beautiful wife, happy Sabbath.
Happy Sabbath.
Shabbat Shalom to Sister Kaylee in the building. Shabbat shalom. Let's see who else we got. Shabbat shalom to my dear sister, Sister Ava. She's holding it down in the YouTube chat, but she'll probably be popping up in here when we get to the scripture readings. And Professor S might be in a little bit later. He hit me up and let me know. So, and as other people come in and say Cindy was first. The first comment I saw was from Brother David when he was saying Shabbat Shalom. Odd that it says live in 7 days. We definitely 7 days is the next Shabbat, right? But yeah. Shabbat Shalom to everybody in the chat. So we're gonna keep it moving. This week we had to cover Joshua 17:7 through 18:2. Proverbs 20 verses 27 through chapter 21 verse 16, and Psalms chapters 109 through 111. 109 through 111. So Sir Icebreaker is not in. So anybody want to break the ice and say something that you got out of this week's scripture reading? Okay. Well, I guess oh, there we go. Sister Ava. Go ahead, sis.
Whoops, can you hear me?
Yep.
Oh, I'm here talking to myself. Okay. All right, so a couple of things, right? We're in Joshua this week, and it says that 7 of the tribes were procrastinating. They didn't want to go off and get the land. So Joshua, is like, what's going on? What's the holdup? So at this, when they explain to them why they don't want to go, I just imagine that Caleb isn't there, Elder Caleb, who is as old as Joshua, the two brothers who were holding it down for Israel, saying, hey, we should go from the first time around. And I'm like, Joshua is feeling like Moses right now with all this burden on his head. And he's like, I want to go into the promised land. Why are these tribes taking so long? I've been waiting. I didn't die off with that previous generation. So I'm still wanting to go. So I imagine that he remembers his brother Caleb and, wanting to talk to him. And if anybody ever, watched Tom and Jerry and the kind of dynamic that they have, I just imagine that Caleb is off fighting a giant, and just mid-fight, he just hears his Nokia phone go off. Both he and the giant stop fighting, and he's like, just excuse me 1 minute, I'm getting a call from Joshua. And Joshua is like, yo, bro, you want to hear these guys why they don't want to go and fight and take over the land? And so he puts him on speakerphone, and the young bucks, tell him that, we're afraid of the giants. We don't want to go. And so Caleb is just remembering, rewinding from 40 years ago, what happened, why they were all stuck was because Israel didn't want to fight the giants. And he's mid-roll fighting a giant while they're talking on the phone. And so just both him and the giant who's listening to the call just bust out laughing, rolling on the floor like Tom and Jerry. Because the young ones don't want to go and fight the giants. So, I mean, that stood out to me because I was remembering Elder Caleb again, in all of this. I'm surprised it was kind of taken so lightly that, they don't want to go, because it was the whole reason they got stuck in the first place in the wilderness for 40 years. But, so Joshua is getting his full Moses treatment right now, just getting impatient and, tells him to go and do what to do. But then the other thing that stood out to me was Proverbs 21 verse. We stop at verse 16, but verse 9, it says, "Better to dwell in a corner of a housetop than share a house with an argumentative woman or a contentious woman or a quarrelsome woman." So, brothers, just a warning for you. I mean, sometimes I can't even stand myself. I don't know how Sean lives with me, my son. I have to tell him thanks for his patience all the time. I have to tell the Most High thanks for his patience all the time and to help me guard my mouth. And I mean, whoever wrote Proverbs, our reading cuts off at 16. But 3 verses down from there, it says it again. It says, "Better to dwell in the desert and with an argumentative woman." So, brothers, choose your wives wisely. Because if King Solomon or whoever wrote these Proverbs, with all his money, is telling you it's better to go live out in the desert and be poor and go live with the scorpions and the snakes and everything, with all of his riches that he has, he said, "I'd rather to leave it than to live with an argumentative woman." Take heed, guys.
And so if you riding through a neighborhood and you see a man laid out on a pallet out up on a rooftop, or you on a road trip, you going through the desert and you see a man out there with a pallet, you already know what he's doing.
Oh yeah. It's like when you go to Kohl's or any department store, they even put a bench now out in the lobby, a little air conditioned lobby for the guys, and you just see husbands just sitting down in the bench because they don't want to go walking with the wife throughout the store, telling her that she can't, don't buy this, we don't need it, we don't need any more pillows, we don't need it. Yeah.
Absolutely. In the malls, all the big malls, they have those like at the end of like every corridor, there's like that circular or square shaped seating area. That's for the guys. Yeah. That's for the guys.
Yep.
All praises. Anybody else want to share what they got from the reading this week?
Hey, Shabbat Shalom. I'll go, brother.
Shabbat Shalom.
Yeah, sorry about that. I forgot to hit enter studio. So
it's all good.
I was like, what's going on here? But so I was checking out let's see here, Psalms 111, and halfway through 4, it's a bet. It says Yahuwah shows favor and is compassionate. And 5 says that he has given food to those who fear him. He renders his covenant forever. And I just, that kind of hit me with, he takes care of those who fear him and love him, and keeps his covenant. He's faithful always. So that's what I got out of that.
Yeah, I got the same thing. We actually read this chapter today, earlier today, and that was one of the things that stood out to me as well. So we like-minded in regards to that, brother. Sister Ebony called it. She knew which one you was gonna get this week.
Well, I was waiting for her to go because I thought she was gonna grab it, so that's why I was kind of quiet at first. And I was like, well, maybe she's not gonna go. So yeah, I knew she wouldn't know that I was gonna get that one.
I guess mine is in the same chapter, Psalms 111.
Wait, I want to go.
Oh, okay, go ahead.
I had to step away from my phone. That's why I couldn't go before, and it just got quiet. But I have 2 kind of.
Did you just hear what Sister Ava said, or were you away from your phone?
No. I knew she was gonna take that one. That way, it's fine. Because I had quite a few this week. So, but once again, as like when you and I always read together, like when things are repeated, it's like, okay, wait a second, we might need to pay attention to this. So I don't know if you guys noticed in Psalms 109 the way David was praying to the Most High when, in regards to those that try and come to, I don't want to say come against him, but like try to cause evil or towards him. And it just spoke so loudly to me again, because when you look at verse 6 all the way through the end, like you just go, wow, oh my goodness. Like verse 6 in the NIV, because I like using the NIV, but in the NIV it says, appoint someone evil to oppose my enemy. And that's just the first half of it. Like, and then he goes in and he breaks it down, how the person that's coming against him, how he wants them to be affected. And I've mentioned this before because we saw it before in past readings. It just makes me wonder, because when you look at the Christian churches, those of us that grew up in, the regular Christian doctrine, and truthfully, at that matter, any religion at this point, right? Any belief system, you don't ever see a pastor, a leader, whoever's leading the church, the congregation, discuss any of these psalms. And when we're taught to pray, we're definitely not told that this is the way we need to be praying. Right? So I told my husband, like, it just stood out so much to me, and it has been causing me to want to, because I've always been very big on prayer. But it has caused me to really want to go and take like a deep dive into how we should be really praying. Because many times we do have, and many times we know sometimes the specific people that are trying to cause us harm, that are trying to come against us, that are trying to cause some kind of evil towards us, right? Or they're praying for some kind of evil towards us. And when you see the way David prays for those kinds of people, it makes you wonder, like, okay, well, wait a second. What am I doing? How come I'm not praying like that? Is there somewhere in the Bible that says that this is wrong? Or says that it's right? I mean, because it's in here. And if the Most High didn't want us to know about it, I don't believe it would be in here. You know what I mean? So that was one of the things that stood out to me. And then in Proverbs 21 verse 2. I think, was it 21 verse 2? Yeah. 21 verse 2. NIV says, a person may think their own ways are right, but the Lord weighs the heart. And once again, this is the same type of scripture we've seen over and over and over again, where it speaks to the fact where a lot of times we think our way is right, our way is correct. And I think it sucks because so many people suffer in life. And they don't realize it's because they're too busy wanting what they want. And not to say that there's anything wrong with having wants, but when you learn to live your life based on the purpose that God created you for individually, you learn that along with that purpose, He will bless you with your wants. But you have to put Him first. His purpose and His will on our lives has to trump any and everything. He's always going to take care of us. But I think so many times we try to have control over our lives and what we want. And when we find ourselves miserable and not understanding why life is going a certain way, we got to put him first and what he's called us to do. Once we do that, then we're able to see things differently and live differently. That's it.
If you want a wide range of how to pray, you can read the Psalms and read what David writes. But there's also a good point, because we make decisions every day that's based off of what we want, what we desire, what we feel or think is best for us. And I think it gets misguided and toxic when we try to slide the Most High into that, right? Where it's really what we want, but we attach him to it to make it seem legitimate. And then when you, like she said, when you see later on down the road, your life is in shambles, or a particular situation is happening and you're in shambles because of that, you look and be like, well, why is all of this happening to me? But you don't go, what decisions did I make along the way to get here potentially caused all of these things to happen? And like she said, also, if I would have just did what he told me to do, lived in his purpose, in my purpose, but my purpose was from him in accordance with his will, how would have things been different? And then when you make the decision to start living in your purpose in accordance with him and letting him guide you as opposed to your own desires, you get the things that you desire anyway. So in the end of the day, it's really important to, like she said, put him first, but also to be mindful and aware of the decisions that we are making from day to day, especially those decisions that are more significant, that determine the trajectory of where the directions of where our lives are going to go into. Always, always, always seek him first and ask for guidance and discernment. I don't care how comforting that warm and fuzzy you feel when you think about something. Oh man, I really want to do that, man. That would be amazing. And you just feel good in your stomach. Ignore all that. Is this something that the Most High wants you to do? Is this something that is in accordance not only with his word, but also with the path and the trajectory that he set you on? So definitely a good point to make. And then what I got this week was from Psalms 111, verse 10. The fear of the Most High is the beginning of wisdom. A good understanding have all they that do his commandments. His praise endureth forever. I know we've seen scriptures in Proverbs, the beginning of the fear of the Most High is the beginning of knowledge. And we've seen different variants of that verse throughout. So that just lets you know that if it's repeated time and time again, it's very important, right? So to have understanding is very important, and to see those that have understanding are those that are keeping his commandments just goes back full circle and reinforces how important it is to keep his commandments. Like I was just saying about the guidance of your life, if you're following him and letting him lead you and you're keeping his commandments, everything's already going to be, you know what I'm saying? It's going to be given to you. You're going to be on a straight, narrow. You're going to be provided for. All of the things that you need is going to be given to you. So, just keep him first. That's like the biggest piece. But all of that, this entire chapter got highlighted, and there's several areas that was underlined. This entire chapter is fire. But number 10 kind of stood out the most just because I'm big on knowledge, wisdom, and understanding. I'm huge on knowledge, wisdom, and understanding. And so to be consistently reminded to fear the Most High, which again isn't just being afraid of him, is to give him reverence, give him honor, to obey him, right? That type of fear, to fear him, right, is the beginning of wisdom. And I'm big on knowledge, wisdom, and understanding. So that part. And then those who do have the understanding are those that follow him and keep his law, statutes, and commandments. So, but that's all I have for this week. Did anybody else want to go that didn't go before we talk about the next week?
So you didn't have any more other than that one? Because I think Brother Greg, something tells me Brother Greg would have picked that one. That one of
I mean, I got plenty, right? I got plenty, but we'll be here all night. All right, wisdom, Shabbat Shalom, Shabbat Shalom. Who's that? Who is wisdom? If you're talking, you I can't hear you. Your mic is muted.
It's
Chakma.
Ah, shalom, sis.
Hey, how is everyone?
Good, good. You got here just in time.
Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt.
Oh no, you're good. I just want to know who be on the panel. All right, next week we got Joshua 18:3 through 16, Proverbs 21:17 through 22:5, and then Psalms chapters 112 through 114. So I'll leave that up for a second. One moment. All right. So we got Trivia Night. Trivia Night about to kick off. Babe, I'm sending a card to you so he can sit and listen. This will be his Bible lesson for today.
So does he need to answer he needs to answer questions?
Yeah, he can give his answer. I mean, you can help him because there's going to be some things he hears that he don't understand, but
okay.
I want him to be keyed in. I already told him he knows what he needs to do. So he'll be in there in a second.
He's in here.
Yep. All right. Last trivia night, we had a two-way tie for first place. So the two champions is Sister Kaylee and Sister Ebony. So we'll give them a round of applause. Sister Genesis, she came in second place, so she'll get one bonus point, but and then we got Sister Tess coming in third place last week, so she'll get half a point.
Whatever you said about Genesis, cut out because of the audio you played.
Maybe just on your side. Did anybody not hear me?
Yeah, I didn't hear it either.
Oh, okay. I said Genesis came in second place, so she gets a bonus point, but she's not with us right now. She's out of town visiting her sister. So, if I can get a hold of her in the next day or so, where she's not out, I'll let her answer the questions to see where she ranks. Because it sucks to work hard and get first, second, or even third place, get that bonus point, and then not be able to use it the next time. We've had a couple situations of that, so I try to be as fair as I can be. But with that being said, y'all ready to get it cracking? Let's go ahead and pull it on up. All right. Question one, and I'll leave this up because it's a visual question. But in Joshua 15, from when Joshua 15:10 to 16:2, right? It was primarily about what theme? Primarily about what theme? And I hope that the pictures are pretty self-explanatory. And I will begin the 30-second timer now. And I'll just play some music for the 30 seconds.
I have no fear. Prison, jail, death. I don't have no fear for no something. No man, no woman, no child, no Satan, no God, no I have no fear. Because I say fear destroy people. Fear is what destroy I and I life.
Everybody hear my line telling me they believe that the world about to end. I tell them to relax, keep living life. At the end gon' come, then it is what it is. I really don't care how bad it get. It was prophesied that we all gon' win. For the ones in the back, I'ma say this loud and clear. We don't live in fear. Oh no, no, no. No, no. No, no. No, no. We don't live in fear. No, no. No, no.
All right, all right. So real quick, if you on YouTube and you're gonna be answering the questions and dropping the comments, make sure that the timer cursor, the little red bar at the bottom that you can click to put yourself at different times of the video, make sure that's always all the way to the right for live, so you can hear everything live. I know a lot of times people's connections get bad and it can kind of push you back and you'll be like 3 to 5 minutes behind. But make sure that's always pushed all the way to the right, just so when you put your answers in the chat, I can get them in real time, and so you're not gonna fall behind. So kicking it off, let's go with Sister Kaylee, the champ. What answer you got?
I'm gonna have to go with the land picture.
Okay, the land picture. Sister Ava, could you provide some clarification? You say A, Sean says C. Shabbat shalom, brother Sean. Didn't know if you was gonna be tuning in. Shabbat shalom. But there is no A, B, C, or D here, so I don't know which ones you guys are specifying. So could you give me a little clarification so I know which ones to lock you in at? Let me add Sean to the list real quick. Okay, got you. Appreciate you. Sister Sandra said, "Don't worry about me. I'm working with David." Okay, I even got y'all as together on my sheet, so no worries. I already know. But go ahead and give me y'all answers, brother David. You can unmute your mic. Tell me what you got. What you guys got?
Oh, I'm sorry, brother. I said the land in the chat.
Oh, I didn't get no notification. It didn't even tell me no notification was in there. I normally get like a little red bubble. Okay, got you. And
me and Akari said the land.
Okay. And Sister Chakma. Okay. I don't think she is on. Oh, I see it. Okay. I see it in the chat. Got you. All right. And the correct answer is land. Land. Joshua 15:10 and 16:2 is primarily talking about the division of land. And that was really primarily about how the land was divided for the tribe of Judah. Moving on. Number 2, true or false. Psalm 99 names Moses and Aaron among his priests. Psalm 99 names Moses and Aaron among his priests. Is this a true statement or is it a false statement? 30 seconds. Psalm 99. Moses and Aaron are named as his priests. All right, check in. Okay. Brother David, Sister Chakma, I got your answers. Sean and Sister Ava, I got you. Ebony and Akari.
We say true.
Okay. And I think that's everybody, yeah. Making sure. All right. The correct answer is true. True. They are both named as the Most High's priests in Psalm 99. Number 3. Proverbs 16 says, the ways of a man are clean in his own eyes, but the Most High does what? And I know that we did this last week. This is the one that Ebony caught about being a little ahead of the time. So I figured it's only fair to repeat it so you guys could mostly have the right answer because everybody was here. So if you missed today, sucks to be you.
You're not getting this one free.
Yeah, well, yeah, if you missed last week, then yeah, sucks to be you for sure. But so I have to mute real quick. Give you guys a few more seconds. I didn't hit the timer, but it's all right. Looking at the answers. Sister Chakma, Brother David, I got you guys' answer locked in. Sister Ava, I got you.
I'm sorry, what happened?
Nothing. I didn't hit the timer. I just was counting it. Counting the time.
Genesis called us.
Genesis called us, so I had to quickly tell her we were on and I couldn't talk.
Yeah, I heard you.
Okay.
All right. Sean, okay, I got you. All right, and let me check the chat. Well, Kayla, you be on it. By the time I check the chat, you answer so quick, I'll be thinking you didn't answer because it'd be way at the top. All right.
I remember from last week.
All right, babe. What answer you and Akari got?
Hello, sorry, my thing was Genesis kind of distracted me. I think
I go never with you, son.
I want to say he weighs the spirit. See?
Yeah, he weighs the spirit.
Okay. And could you, Akari, could you close the door? Y'all voices just carrying around. The correct answer is C. C. He weighs the spirit. Number 4. According to Proverbs 17, who is born for, or depending on your version, born of adversity? Who is born for or born of adversity according to Proverbs 17? 30 seconds. I'm going to hit the timer this time. According to Proverbs 17, who is born for or born of adversity?
I work. I need to see the screen.
Was I muted that time? Did y'all hear me?
Greg. Brother Greg, the same thing.
Did y'all hear me reading the question before I hit the timer? Or was I muted that?
I heard it.
Oh, okay. I must have hit the mute so quick. I looked and forgot I hit the mute button. All right. Check the chat. Okay. David, Sandra, Chakma, and Kaylee. I got you guys. Let me just put it in here. Okay. Sister Ava, Brother Sean. Go ahead, put y'all answers in there. Ebony and Akari. Okay, got you. Got y'all's in there now.
Oh, did you get mine? Hello?
No, I didn't
D.
hear you.
We go for D.
D.
Okay. Gotcha. You both said D. That's much, much easier before I had to delete some people out who didn't show up. And there was like huge gaps in the list. So now I got everybody on top of each other. So it's going to be faster. All right. The correct answer is D, a brother. A brother. Next question. Number 5. Number 5. What is the name of the tribe whose land is primarily talked about in chapters 15:10 through 16:2 of Joshua? What is the name of the tribe whose land is primarily talked about in chapters 15:10 through 16:2 of the book of Joshua? 30 seconds. All right, Kaylee, David, and Sandra, I got your answers. Ebony and Akari, go ahead.
Tribe of Judah.
Okay.
You had
Wait, I'm gonna wait.
Go ahead. What you say?
No, wait till after.
Okay. Okay. Sister Chakma, I got you. All right, and the correct answer is Judah or equivalent. Some people chose the Hebraic, which is totally fine as well. But Judah, I kind of gave it away.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. You gave it away.
I kind of gave it away. So if you were listening and you were keying in, you got an easy question. I forgot that this question was in there, to be honest.
I just want to take this time to dedicate my poor performance to the absence of Brother Greg.
Blame Brother Greg. Ain't no ice to break. You got to be here. You got to be here so she can crush it. All right, next question. Number 6. True or false? Psalm 97 says all gods should worship the Most High. Psalm 97 says all gods should worship the Most High. Is this true or is this false? 30 seconds. All right. Kaylee and Sean, I got your answers. Sister Ava, I got your answer. Okay. Brother David, I got you. Ebony and Akari, go ahead.
It's false.
Okay. Sister Chakma, I got you. Got your answer. 1 second. Okay. Was that both y'all answer, or is that just Akari saying false?
That's both.
Okay. And the correct answer is true. True. Psalm 97 does say all gods should worship the Most High.
Where at? Hold on. Where at?
Yeah, where at?
Let me go to it. Psalm 97.
Verse 9 says, thou art exalted far above all gods. It's saying he's exalted, but it doesn't say they should.
Well, is there actually...
Be quiet, Akari.
No, verse 7. It says, confounded be all they that serve graven images, that boast themselves of idols, worship him, all ye gods.
You're right. I missed that. All right.
No worries, no worries. It was when you read it at first glance, when you read the question, it's like, what? That gotta be false. Like it's like an automatic, like what? But no, it does say that in there. All right, number 7.
Hey, real quick. Mine said,
yeah.
Oh, I was just gonna say, mine said, all ye mighty ones. Mine said, all ye mighty ones. So I was just thinking like men of esteem, like all men should worship him. I wasn't thinking God, but just mighty ones, like men in power. But I guess, that could be the deal.
They actually are interchangeable, especially when the lowercase g is mentioned in the Old Testament. They're interchangeable. You can go with mighty ones. You can go with gods as well. It just depends on the translation. All right, number 7. The name of the Most High is a blank. And your clue is it's in Proverbs 18.
Yeah.
The name of the Most High is a blank. So 30 seconds, y'all. I'll leave it up. So.
This goes to the men who deserve it. Those who had past trauma but still work hard. You are worthy. Who struggle with some trust but hearts of gold towards the public. Who fail pushing to succeed. Feels helpless and it's on repeat. I know it's tough, those carrying seeds. Your pain is deep. Swept under the rug. Close to you. Never was. I understand.
All right. Ebony and Akari, what you got?
Wait, what are the answers?
What did I tell you?
Oh, B.
The correct answer is B. It says that he is a strong tower. Well, it might be a little different than that in your version, just depending on which version you're reading out of. But mostly it says a strong tower. Number 8, according to Psalms 100, know ye that the Most High, he is Elohim. It is he that hath blanked us, and not we ourselves. According to Psalm 100, know ye that the Most High is Elohim. It is he that blanked us, and not we ourselves, is the correct answer. A, raised, B, made, C, loved, or D, none of the above. Raised, made, loved, or none of the above. According to Psalm 100, know ye that the Most High, he is Elohim. It is he that hath blanked us, and not we ourselves. That's the quote. 30 seconds. All right. Sister Chalkma, go ahead and put your answer. I got it. Got it. Go ahead, Ebony and Akari.
B.
All right. And the correct answer is B. It is he that hath made us. Made. All right. Number 9. According to Proverbs 19, he that has pity upon the poor does what? He that has pity upon the poor does what? A, gains riches. B, finds favor with kings. C, has a long life. Or D, lends to the Most High. According to Proverbs 19, he that has pity upon the poor does what? Gains riches, finds favor with kings, has a long life, or lends to the Most High. 30 seconds. All right, Sister Ava and Sean, I got your answers. Checking the chat now. Chakma, David, and Kaylee got your answers. Ebony, go ahead.
D like dog.
All righty. And the correct answer is D, lends to the Most High. Lends to the Most High. Keep this in mind, right? I know this was a question, but apply this to y'all life immediately if you haven't already, right? If you have pity on the poor, and when I say pity, it's not in that negative, condescending type of pity that, like, literally, like, your heart goes out to the poor. You want to help them. You know what I mean? Having that is like, it says it's like lending to the Most High. Think about it. We spend our entire lives asking things of him, right? Gimme, 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 gimme. Bless me, bless me, bless me. Protect me, have mercy on me because I messed up, right? This is a way you can give back outside of just pure obedience, right? Because if you being obedient, then you probably are already giving pity to the poor. However, this is like something that you can, because we always say, like, all the praise we give him is never enough. There's nothing that we can do ourselves. Like, clearly this is something that he loves and enjoys and that we can do, right? Just to put that on your radar. Number 10, the children of Judah completely drove out the Jebusites from Jerusalem according to Joshua chapter 15. The children of Judah completely drove out the Jebusites from Jerusalem according to Joshua chapter 15. Is this true or false? Did the children of Judah, or the tribe of Judah, completely drive out the Jebusites from Jerusalem according to Joshua chapter 15? 30 seconds.
The answer is in the way he emphasized completely the first time he said it.
Oh, no, 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 no.
Sean said, you got to be faster, sis. All right, let me check the chat. Kaylee, Brother David, I got you. Go ahead. Akari, what y'all got? You got to unmute it. Unmute your mic.
False.
False.
Okay. Got it. And the correct answer is false. Scripture says that they could not drive them out. They could not drive them out. Sister, you got to listen to the way I said completely. I honestly wasn't trying to put emphasis on completely. I was just reading it.
The first time you said it, you did.
Oh, I don't know. I mean, you can read into what I say if you want to. Don't get mad at me if you get led astray, because I don't right. You was right. You was right. Number 11, true or false? According to Proverbs 20, a lazy person will not plow because it is too hot. A lazy person will not plow because it is too hot, according to Proverbs chapter 20. Is this true or false? A lazy person will not plow because it is too hot. 30 seconds. Go ahead. Somebody got the mic on. Go ahead.
Oops.
All right. Let's see here. Okay, I see David. Okay, David, Kaylee, and Chakma. I got your answers. Okay. Sister Ava and Sean, I got you. Go ahead, Akari.
False.
Okay, got everybody's answers, and the correct answer is false. It's if it's too cold. It says if it's too cold, a lazy person will not plow. Or a sluggard, right? Depending on your version. A lazy person or a sluggard will not plow. Next question, number 12. A soul without blank is not good. A soul without blank is not good, according to Proverbs 19. According to Proverbs 19, a soul without blank is not good. I'll leave it up and play some music since it's a visual question. Y'all got 30 seconds.
About this work.
They say that life is a marathon. Well, catch me if you can, I'm a paragon.
Yeah.
Just try to keep up. Try to keep up. I see you there at the finish line. Cause I ain't slowing down, no, I'm getting mine. Just try to keep up. Try to keep up.
Solemn.
I'm trying to gather all the sinners. You would think that it's town hall. The ones who say they love you could be plotting your downfall. Many hear my music and be thinking they found Paul. I'm living in my purpose and I'm thankful I found y'all. Ain't it dope to be blessed by the Most High? Be grateful for your breath just like the wind as it blows by. He knows why you strayed. You need to break soul ties. You covered by the blood. It's crimson, so roll tide.
All right. Let's see. Sean, go ahead and put your answer in there. Akari, what y'all got?
B.
Okay. Okay, got it. And the correct answer is B. A soul without knowledge is not good. A soul without knowledge is not good. Number 13. According to Psalm 94, who does vengeance belong to? According to Psalm 94, who does vengeance belong to? Think about it. Psalm 94, who does vengeance belong to? 30 seconds.
Greg, I don't have anybody to snap with.
What happened?
I don't have anybody to snap with when the music is going
on. You got somebody right there. Sean won't snap with you. Shame on you, Sean.
Like 2 generations away from understanding what snapping is.
He could try. He could put on the front for you, you know. you could give it the old good try, the honest try. I got everybody answers except Akari and Ebony. Go ahead.
Say it, Akari.
What was it?
What did you say the answer was?
Oh yeah, the Most High.
The Lord God.
And the answer is the Most High or equivalent. If you said any of those, then you're good to go.
Go, Akari.
Number 14. There are 2 mentions of abominations within the same chapter of Proverbs. So there's 2 mentions of abominations within the same chapter of Proverbs. Which chapter is it? Is it A, chapter 20, B, chapter 18, C, chapter 17, or D, chapter 19? There are 2 mentions of abominations within the same chapter of Proverbs. Which chapter? 20, 18, 17, or 19? A, B, C, or D? 30 seconds. 20, 18, 17, or 19.
Or Ebony's question.
All right, let's see those answers. The
I want
chat's
help on this
quiet.
one.
YouTube is quiet. I gotta come up with these answers.
I want this to be the one we get help on.
They gotta be unanimous. Everybody has to agree.
Nah,
Do the phone a friend. Does everybody want to phone a friend here? Do y'all want to use your phone a friend for this question?
Yes.
Tell a car to be quiet. Over there, beep bop boop.
Sorry, be quiet.
It says 30 more seconds.
So, Ava, was that an agreement?
Yeah, but Brother David says he's looking for it. We need 30 more seconds.
No, you can't look no more. Your answer, you're supposed to have the answer right now. But y'all can opt to get to phone a friend. If not, then just guess something. Does everybody want to use phone a friend for this question, or y'all just gonna risk it?
I want a phone. Who else are we missing? Kaylee?
David, Kaylee, Chakma, Sean. I need answers, y'all. Not to milk the time to try to find
it. Keep milking. Sean,
David said we're going to risk it for the biscuit. So it's not unanimous. Y'all got to give y'all answers. All right. So what's the answers? Chakma, I got you.
I put A.
Okay. Sister Ava and Sean, what's y'all answers? Akari and Jen.
You mean Ebony?
I said Akari and Jen. I'm sorry. I'm trying to do too many things at once over here.
Well,
Ebony and Akari.
I don't know what question Kaylee came up with, but if she boldly stated A, because I know she's the only other person that made a question besides me, I'm gonna go with A.
Oh, is that why Kaylee's so short? Is Kaylee the one who did the question? Is it? It didn't look like
I can
it was
neither
a bonus
confirm
question.
nor deny any allegations.
I don't know
what
what question she made, but I know for sure it wasn't mine. So
You know,
What
you're
number
quick to
of
point
questions?
the finger,
Okay.
though.
Y'all going with B?
Sure, it's not your question. You're just trying to deflect us.
No, like common sense. I like to win. And I'm not gonna waste a phone a friend on something I already know the answer to.
Yeah, Sister Kayla is quiet though.
All right. Sister Ava, you and Sean put B in the chat. Are y'all sticking with B?
Yeah.
Okay. The correct answer is A, chapter 20. A, chapter 20. It says twice in there that falsely weighing the scales and balances are an abomination.
And now you get to tell us if it was Kaylee's question.
Okay, I put A in the chat, and I said it. Thank you, Ebony, for catching on. Thank you. I was trying to be merciful because at the last second I'm like, oh dang, like this is a hard question. I kind of overdid it.
Well, I honestly almost put it like if I hadn't done like all the questions already, I would have put this as a bonus question just because of the difficulty of it. But I didn't feel like doing all of that because I had already had a bonus question in there. So it had to go close to the end. But that's
for those of you that decided to risk it for the biscuit.
No, the order of this is the order that she provided me. So
and I did
it
on purpose. I put it like that on purpose.
I ain't got nothing to do with that. I reworded the question just slightly in terms of because y'all be like, well, what did you mean by this and that? And I'm like, look, it's finna be simple. You ain't finna be able to get confused out of here based on the question itself. But number 15, y'all, number 15. Which of these sins are the least severe? Which of these sins are the least severe? I'll leave it up because it's a visual, but 30 seconds.
What does it say in the first one? I can't read that.
Oh, you can't read it? It says blaspheming the whole.
I'm so used to creating safe spaces for other people. When it comes to me, it's never reciprocated. I often get irritated when I'm feeling feeble, and I look for a solid shoulder to lean on, and I can't. Despite all the good I do, despite all the love I show, despite all the life I speak into each and every soul, how can I complain when I knew this came with the path I chose? Even as a father and a husband, I feel so alone. I'm done proving myself to people who are committed to misunderstanding me as a human. The truth is, y'all don't really like me as a person. Y'all just like my music. Y'all just want to catch vibes. To me, this shit is therapeutic.
Alrighty.
So I have a question for clarity.
Okay. Is it going to affect the answer? If so, we got to wait until after.
Yeah, I think.
No, let her ask the question.
Because we sit here all the time and say sin is sin. Like there's not one worse than the other. But then again, I remember at one point I think we've done it on Shabbat talks before, and even with the kids here in the household. Yeah, sin is sin, but there's certain ones that are considered like unforgivable. So is that what you? Oh wait, see, I misunderstood. Oh, hold on. I see. It said which of these are the least severe. Oh, I thought this was the worst. Okay, never mind. No need to ask. It was me. The reason I asked is because for some reason I thought you were asking what's the worst.
No worries. No worries. But you're the last person to provide an answer, so go ahead and take
We're gonna go with murder.
Okay. Everybody else submitted, and the correct answer is murder. Who said that? Was it Sister Ava? Yeah, she said. Both of y'all said murder. She said, but when you put it that way, though, I know, right? When you put it that way, it's like, really, murder is the least severe? Like, but blaspheming the Holy Spirit has been confirmed in the scriptures that it is the unforgivable sin. And then we read in Enoch that the watchers, the fallen angels sleeping with humans was also an unforgivable sin because there was no redemption for them provided. So murder, as bad as it is, you can repent from it. All right, we get to the first bonus question of the night. Bonus question number 1, worth 2 points. How many times is a wife mentioned in this selection of Proverbs? And it's for all the information that we got for this one. So Proverbs chapter 17, verse 8 through 20, verse 6. From that, within that selection, how many times is there a mention of a wife? How many times between Proverbs 17, 8 through 26 is a wife mentioned? Proverbs 17, 8 through 26. 30 seconds. How many times is a wife mentioned?
I want to call Sister Ebony.
I agree with you, brother David. And even more so, I have a little bit more on that too. When you said you didn't see what Moses did, you didn't see how that was wrong, what he did for his brother. When you read it in the Aramaic and Palestinian Targum, you get even more insight as to what he did. Because even throughout the scriptures, you read about the things that a lot of the patriarchs did that's wrong. And when you talk about Moses, the only thing that he did was wrong was strike the rock. When you see it, you don't see any other mention of Moses doing wrong. So I'm with you on that one. But for everybody else, go and put them numbers in there in the chat if you're going to use the chat. You got 2 bonus questions, and you still have the phone a friend. So is this a difficult one and nobody can get it and y'all want to phone a friend? Or are y'all going to put your answers in the chat? Because right now, the only person who put an answer is Chakma.
Wait,
and I went on a little 2-minute soliloquy about Moses to give y'all some more time.
Is it specifically like that word or just like the context?
David put an answer in the chat too.
Oh, okay, I see it.
I want to phone Sister Ebony.
If y'all
Stop ignoring me. I want to phone Sister Ebony.
I'm not phoning anyone. I'm not Sister Ebony.
We're not phoning anyone.
Yeah, you see how Sister Ebony doesn't want to phone anybody. This is her question.
It absolutely is. Absolutely is. So let's go ahead and answer because we've got more than 30 on this one.
Because she's way too quiet.
All right. David and Sandra, I got your answer. Chakma, you put a question mark. Is that your final answer? Okay, got you. Go ahead, Kaylee. Go ahead,
Oh,
Ava.
I was
Go ahead,
gonna go after Ebony.
Sean.
Absolutely not.
Ebony going last on this one.
But I gave a hint. Okay, well, can you just answer this question? Okay, is it the word wife specifically?
It's both. It's the word and it's in context.
Oh Lord, dang it. Okay, well then I'm going with 4.
You're going with 4. Okay. Tess, I see you say y'all just got the power back. If you jump on here real quick, I can do a quick recap for you guys, or you guys can do it later. But if you're gonna do it later, watching it now for these bonus questions is gonna give you the answer. So what y'all want to do? I can run through because we went pretty quickly. I mean, we only been on here for an hour and 26, and 26 of that was the scripture reading.
Wait. I want to say 3 for my answer.
Oh, okay. I got you. Thank you for your honesty. All righty.
Did you get my new answer?
Yes.
Okay.
I got you. Okay. Avi said 7 and Sean said 5. All right. Go ahead, Ebony.
3.
3 is the correct answer. It's mentioned 3 times. All right. Last question of the night. Final bonus question worth 2 points. Provide at least 5 examples of who or what Paul was. It can be a title or something related to him. Don't overthink it. And there's plenty of things that you can put here. So 5 is not asking for a lot here. But provide at least 5 examples of who or what Paul was. It can be a title or something related to him. 30 seconds. I'll probably give you a little bit more than 30 seconds. Matter of fact, I'll just leave it up so you can keep reading the question and I'll play music instead. Give you a little bit longer because you're coming up with 5 things.
There are times I wish I was ignorant, living my whole life in a state of blissfulness. Oh, sometimes I wish nobody ever showed me how messed up this world really is. I'm blessed with all this knowledge, but it's traumatizing. It's the side of it nobody ever talks about. Grief, sorrow, pain, the more wisdom you gain, it'll drive you insane. But you chose me 'cause you knew I was strong. This word must go on. Yeah, when you know all the food is poison. When you look up and see that they spraying chemtrails and we breathing in strontium, aluminum, barium, smart doesn't can't even avoid it. And when I try to tell everybody about it, they look at me like I'm crazy, like it's not important. Everything going one ear and out the other. These people don't care who they at war with, and it's so frustrating knowing what I know, but keeping a smile on my face, trying to function like I'm a normal human. Behind closed doors, I really be going through it. I pray, I fast, I meditate. Anything that'll keep me from losing it. Many times I felt like giving this up, not wanting anything else to do with it. There are times I wish I was ignorant, living my whole life in a state of blissfulness. Oh, sometimes I wish nobody ever showed me how messed up this world really is. I'm blessed with all this knowledge, but it's traumatizing. This the side of it nobody ever talks about. Grief, sorrow, pain. The more wisdom you gain, it'll drive you insane. But you chose me 'cause you knew I was strong. This word must go on. All of the children that's missing, I wish I can find them and bring them back home. We know that these devils kidnapping and torturing, getting high off of adrenochrome. But what's going on? Children supposed to be the closest to you. Molestation, rape, child trafficking.
All right, I think that's more than enough time. More than enough time.
Can we phone a friend?
It has to be anonymous, unanimous. I said anonymous. It got to be unanimous.
What was the name of that song?
That was called "Ignorance Is Bliss" by Yarika. It's on his new album. I was gonna give him a shout out at the end of the show, but since you mentioned it, my brother, my Ak, and Yarika, we've done a bunch of things together, shows and presentations and stuff. But he just dropped the album Journey 7. Definitely go check it out. Stream it. It's on all digital platforms right now. It's fire. If you want to check it out beforehand, we just did a listening party on this channel right now, the other day. So you can go check it out too if you want to, hear like his inspiration behind every song and stuff like that. But the Journey 7, go get that if you want to listen to some really good music.
And quickly about this question, when you say titles, this is like what we would see him as, or this is something that's like officially based on what we can find in scripture?
It could be both.
Okay. Can we? Is everyone trying to risk it for the biscuit, or are we phoning?
Y'all phoning or risking it for the biscuit? Let's unmute our mics and just say our answers. Well, not answers, but you know what I mean. Like, are you on a phone a friend, or are you gonna risk it for the biscuit?
Risk it.
We're gonna risk it all.
Well, they said risk it. So let's get them answers.
Okay, for mine, I had to write it down. But apostle, because he's Apostle Paul. He's a Pharisee. He's an author of the epistles that he wrote. He's also a preacher, and he was a persecutor of the Christians. So wait, I think that was 5.
Yeah, that was 5.
Okay.
Chakma, I see 2. Oh no, I see the other one. 1, 2, 3. I see 3. It's 5. Brother David, I got yours. Got your answers locked in. Let me look at Sean. Okay. Sean and Sister Ava. Sister Chakma, I see 3 for you. It's 5 you got to put on there. So I need 2 more or your answer going to be wrong. Ebony and Akari, go ahead.
So the 5 we came up with was author because of the letters he wrote, Pharisee, teacher because he taught the Bible, apostle or disciple in a sense, and then persecutor.
Okay. All right, last call, Sister Chakma. Last call. Unless I'm missing something. Yeah. You got a microphone, sis. Just unmute your mic.
She had hers up at 7:31. Prolific writer, killed believers.
Yeah, that's 3. Prolific believers and apostle is 3. You got 2 more.
Yeah.
Well, if your most recent is one of them, then you need 1 more. But
Okay, I put he was of the tribe of Benjamin, but I don't know if that counts. And I was going to put he had influence on Christianity. I already put apostle. He did missionary work. I basically put that. I don't know what else. I think that was 4.
you got apostle, you got prolific writer, you got killed believers, and you got tribe of Benjamin. So that's 4. You need 1 more.
Girl, if you have to pick just one of the ones we said, go ahead, honey.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right. Well, the correct answer to this last and final bonus question is, let me move the banner off of that real quick so you guys can see. So these are just a few that I put on there. Pharisee, apostle, Israelite, Hebrew, Nazarite, leader, teacher, Benjamite, murderer, Jew, scholar, a wise man, right? I heard a lot of people say author. He did write the epistles, so that is good. I didn't really see any answers that I wouldn't agree with. So good job. All right, y'all ready to know who won?
Let's go.
Because it's automatic. I got a new tracker and they already done. You don't gotta wait for me or nothing.
Okay, stop holding it up. Just say it.
In first place, we got Sister Kaylee at 21 points. She had 19. She missed no questions. So she got 19 plus her 2 bonus points from last week with a total of 21. In second place, we got Sister Ebony with 18 points. She only missed 1. And she had 2 bonus points from last week being a champion. And in third place is Akari, and he only missed 1, so he had 18 points. Following up after Akari, we have David and Sandra with 17 points. So they're the runner-up. But congratulations to Sister Kaylee, our 2-time champion back-to-back.
Hey!
Pull that back up. So go ahead and do your little dance over there.
It feels better knowing that Brother Sean was on too.
Right? Professor S.
Tell him, say it one more time.
I guess Sir Icebreaker's absence affected him too. I ain't never seen him miss this many questions. Brother Greg, you got to come back, man.
Exactly.
You a big part of what's going on. You threw off the algorithm around here. Hey, congratulations to Sister Ebony and Akari for coming in second and third place. So I'll get all of this updated, and next month, Trivia Night is gonna be the Battle Royale, heads up. So it's gonna be the Jeopardy style like we did the last time. So we're gonna do these once a quarter, so once every 3 months, and then it'll go back to regular Trivia Nights until the next Battle Royale. So this will be the second Battle Royale where everybody will be on teams. It'll be Jeopardy style. So come ready, locked and loaded. And I'm adding some new categories of questions to make it more interesting too. So it should definitely be fun that night for sure. But with that being said, does anybody
I think you got
have
my
anything?
points wrong.
How?
You said I had a total of 18. I was supposed to have a total of 20.
Your score was 20.
Bonus question.
Oh, okay.
You had 18, and then your 2 bonus points gave you 20.
Oh, okay. Sorry,
Yeah.
I didn't hear that part.
Yep. Plus 2 bonus points. I'll put next week's reading up there again. Make sure you guys like, share, comment, and subscribe. Especially the like and the share. Right? Especially the like and the share, because it's about getting this out to as many people as possible. Even though we were, competing to see who could win, we're learning as well, right? So I know we get caught up in the spirit of I want to win, but even if you get a question wrong on one of these types of quizzes, you're learning anyway, so you're still winning, right? I know the competitive people like, I don't want to hear all that, but it's true, because the way we answer these questions and a lot of the back and forth that goes on, it locks it in. So when you're reading on your own time, or if you're having a conversation with somebody else later on down the road, a lot of this information is absorbed. So you know it and you learn it. And that's the whole point, right? It's great that we can have fun and be competitive, but it's also great that we're learning the scriptures as well. And that's why I love Trivia Night. So if nobody else has anything, may the Most High bless you guys, keep you, campus angels around you, and give you peace that is shalom. In Messiah's name, have a blessed week. And I will see you guys back here for Shabbat Talk. Shabbat Shalom, family.
Shabbat Shalom, family.
Shabbat
Shalom.
Shabbat Shalom.
One thing I noticed in this life was all the wars taking place inside of you. Stuck between light and darkness. I could tell by your fruits who's guiding you. There may be a reason that your life is broken up in pieces. Your past don't wanna leave it, and you have yet to face all of your demons. You're way too prideful. When you get mad, you let wrath overtake you. I don't know if they told you, but all the fruits of the flesh will erase you.